Where's everybody?
They're hopping on.
Okay.
There's Barbie.
I lost the screen. There you are.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
How's you doing? Are we the only three?
No, there's about 8
there's
of us.
Holly. Holly's on. There's 8 of us right now.
Okay.
I don't have a drink.
I hope this is worth it.
Rachel's got her real snow background, I can see.
My pretty. It's a pretty sunset the other day.
I have my cloudy but warm background.
Maybe I'll put
Ooh,
my
I
beach
like
background on.
Lori, you look like you got a little bit of sun.
I did, babe.
You got all, yeah.
You can see my sunglasses.
I can definitely see that.
I know. I'm guilty of that. The what is that look called?
Looks pretty damn good.
Yeah, right.
It looks like Florida.
It looks like some Florida sunshine's been good to you. Is what it looks like.
All right, we've had the first 2 days were kind of shaky, but after that we've had like 7 days of nice sunshine. So today it's cloudy, but it's okay. I was on family reunion, so it's all good.
Mom.
It's all good.
Happy birthday, Deidre.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
guys.
happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
All right. Here is to you, darling. Here's to you, darling.
Hey, look at what my dad sent me this glass. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it?
My
Vincent.
Diet Coke.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Isn't that great? So cheers, everybody.
Excellent.
You
That is what I call a good dad.
look like you're getting younger, girlfriend.
I
I
love
know.
you.
She
I
looks
love
pretty
you.
darn good.
What's your secret?
I don't know. Humor.
Well, I don't.
Humor and wine. That's it.
I'll take it.
That's always. Listen, Barbara. We fake it till we make it. Come on.
Yeah,
There you go.
I've been faking it.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
And I never lie about my age because I'm hoping that they'll say, "Gee, you don't look that old."
You know, now we will, Lori.
Yeah. Good. I've taught you well then. Come on.
I miss you all. It's really hard. I really do miss all of you guys.
We miss you all.
It's hard.
I miss being in the office.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to come home.
I'm in the office.
We're at camp. We're tired of camp.
Camp. Yeah. We're in the outback.
I hated camp.
If you live in the outback in Australia, this is your life. Zoom. This is your total life.
Mm.
Medical, school, everything. There's no.
Terrible.
You really have to love your family. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been to the outback once, and that's all I'm going to do.
It's pretty far.
Oh my God, from civilization? Yes.
Yeah. How many
And-
hours? How many hours to get there?
Well, to get to Australia is about 14 or 15 on the plane. Then to go inland to the outback is another 3 hours on the plane. Right, Lisa? Yeah. See, Lisa's my buddy for Down Under.
Oh.
She has family in New Zealand.
When are we going?
Well, I'll go back to New Zealand tonight if somebody gets me on a plane.
I know it's been over 2 years since we've seen our son, so that kind of
Oh,
stinks.
Yes, and grandbaby, come on.
Yeah, I just got my daily picture of him. She sends me a picture every day. The grandchild is in DC, but we still haven't seen him because of the COVID.
I know, you might as well be in Antarctica.
Right.
I mean, that's kind of the way it is. In some respects, I'm glad mine are all older and they text me and FaceTime me. But if it was a baby, I'd be
So
chomping.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we get what we get, and we're here, we're healthy, we're KWCP. All right, where is everybody? They don't want to come see us.
How many are here now?
looks like we have 21 on right now.
I see Holly made it into the office. I haven't left my house. I've hardly opened the front door to let the dogs out.
Are you kind of plowed in, Sue?
My husband cleared the driveway midday, but seriously, I haven't left the house in 2 days. Has anybody else been out and about? Are the main roads pretty clear?
I didn't go to an inspection today because it was like on the other hemisphere of the city. I thought,
The roads and the parking lots here are perfectly clear.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. Well, that's good. So the inner city seems to be okay, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're getting more on Thursday. Is that the deal?
Yeah. Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
Well, thank God we're not Texas.
I know. And they're out of power. I mean, big time. Their houses are down in the 30s degrees.
Yeah.
I saw
some of them are sick. So I have a lot of friends in Texas and they are hurting. Water heaters are in their garages, so they're freezing.
right.
Pipes freezing.
Mhm.
My
No
sister was
electricity,
out
no
for
heat.
several hours. But they
I
were-
had clients who were clients of mine. They came here from Texas before they had children. They were newlyweds and they came here. He was with Rolls-Royce in Mount Vernon and she was with Abercrombie. And they had their 2 babies here and they went back to Texas to be close to both sets of parents. And the kids posted that they had been praying for a Texas snow day like they had in Ohio.
Oh, and
Got it.
Texans do not know how to drive.
No.
And when I was in Dallas one time for my husband's convention, they knew that snow was coming in about 2 days. Well, they close up 2 days.
Well, because they don't know how to handle it. They don't. I mean, the kids are rollicking in the backyard next to a swimming pool and there's snow and all. It was kind of really surreal, but the kids were happy.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And nobody else was, but they were.
I was just reading a post on Facebook and it says, weather warning, Southerners are urged to not travel unless absolutely necessary. Northerners, you need a coat.
That'd be my son. Yeah, this would be the kind of weather he finally would put a coat on.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Well, I went to school in Texas and we had an inch of snow one afternoon, and on the news channels they got on said, y'all stay away from the malls and the streets because we're shutting down. And I went to the mall thinking nobody be there. So I ran back then it was Lazarus, a big mall, and said on the door of the mall, it said closed due to severe weather, 1 inch of snow.
I've been getting text messages from friends and family all day that said my weather's drunk in their front yard. Please come get it.
Went to University of Colorado, and the only time we closed while I was there, I think we got 14 inches of snow. So that was kind of different benchmark there.
Yeah.
It's all relative, you guys. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Everybody have a good day today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to laugh. I was texting Brian. I went to a breakout session called Running a Small Team and Being Lean, basically was what it was about.
Yeah, I was on that too, Eric.
Well, one of the panelists had 12 team members and did 466 transactions for $100 million. And I was like, how is that a small team? That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was on that too.
I was on that too, and I was thinking, how can you be lean with that many team members and doing that kind of volume?
I'll tell you, one of my greatest takeaways today was Gary really talking about it being okay to be a solo agent or a small team or whatever, because there's always been this kind of feeling that I got to go build a big team or I'm not following Keller Williams. I really like that he's coming out and talking to those of us who aren't building a 7th level team. And I also like that he acknowledged some of the shortcomings of Command and DocuSign and some of those other things and just took ownership and said, we're working on it.
Yeah. Did you love it when he said he carries 2 phones around?
Yeah.
One for the negative messages and one for the positive. And he carries one in each pocket and he pulls out and says, how am I feeling? Which one do I want to answer today?
I don't know about you guys, but I felt like these were some of the the best sessions with Gary that I've heard in a long time.
Yeah, because, Gary, he was really real. He sat down and he decided not to go with the glitz. He decided to be right down there with us and tell us what we needed to know. And people who have been disbelievers in this whole Zillow thing, no more.
Yeah, right.
How about some of our first timers?
Yeah.
Can you guys recap what he said about Zillow? I didn't hear that.
Well, it's a long discussion, but we'll get to that. But if you could indulge us for a little bit, we'd like to hear from people who are at their first family reunion. And what were your takeaways? Erica?
Lisa?
Lisa?
Yes, I listened. I only got to do the vision this morning, and then I just finished an operations class, and they had 2 operations managers on there, and it was just for me to hear like the same lingo and know that they're like doing the same things, it just was good to just hear it and get a couple different tips of things that they're doing with their systems and stuff like that. So
cool.
I thought it was awesome because I love to just feel that energy and all that good stuff. So
Other Erica.
I didn't realize there was another Erica.
Sorry.
We've got a few Ericas, yeah.
No, I've been definitely plugging into everything that's been available today. I really enjoyed, I did the breakout session for the solo agent, and they had 3 panelists on that. And that was really interesting to hear some of their takeaways and some of the marketing things that I think her name was Christy that she was talking about. And I was like, that's really cool. And some of the stuff I've been doing and some things I would like to take and implement. So it's been really great to be a part of Family Reunion.
Yeah, and I think to piggyback on what you said, it was good to hear as a new agent, some of the things that those solo agents are doing that I'm actually doing right now. So I know I'm in the right direction. I'm not just kind of flailing out here and left no man's land like you kind of feel like in the beginning.
Yeah.
It was good to know I'm moving in the right direction, doing the right things, the social media and, so on and so forth, building my brand and those kinds of things.
Did it impress you how much sharing there is?
Yeah, most definitely. They were giving specific examples of events that they were holding, and how they run those events and that kind of thing.
Cool.
And what's nice is that you can replay it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I seen that was available until
April 12th.
April, yeah.
Yeah, April 12th.
Does anybody know how many people registered internationally?
I heard him say, I wrote down
50,000.
47,000.
Gary said today 50.
It was funny. I saw a bunch of people griping about the video feed not working, and you got 50,000 people trying to watch a convention at the same time with a snowstorm in Texas and everything else.
50,000 worldwide, probably US, what would you guess? Maybe 40, 45?
That's amazing.
Yeah. Who else is a first timer?
Sue Van Workum.
Elise.
Oh, Elise. Oh, Deidre. And then we'll get to Elise, yeah. Takeaways.
I just liked, there's so much there. It's overwhelming. I was clicking on everything. I had 3 screens going. I was checking out the social with everybody, doing the hashtags and posting pictures up. And then I was like checking my agenda and making sure that I didn't miss anything. And I'm trying to listen to what's going on with the solo
agent.
Yeah, the solo agent. I have notes down here of videos that I want to go back and review again. So it's a lot of information, but it's so helpful too, because I don't think any of us can ever stop learning anything. And that's what I liked about hearing, or that's what I liked what Gary said was he's always a student. He's always learning. So it's a reminder just to constantly
Plug in.
Yeah. So I love it.
Cool.
Happy birthday, Deidre.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you,
Happy
guys.
birthday.
Yeah, I'm
Elise,
vintage.
Rachel.
Yeah. Either way, I can piggyback off what all you guys said, what Lisa said, all the social media stuff. It was just super interesting. Like even me not being licensed, it's just really interesting how, you can be so transparent and then all the things that you can take away from all that, from sharing and all that. So, and then obviously Gary's speech was really, really inspiring. So keeping it 100. So it was really cool.
By the way, thank you guys for the bag of goodies.
Yeah.
They came in handy.
Good. For me, it was Gary's speech is always good, but hearing him, especially being the market center tech trainer, hearing him take accountability for everything that we experience every day around command was like a huge sigh of relief. Like I knew they were working on stability this year, but hearing it come out of his mouth in Josh Team's mouth just made it that more reassuring for me. So that was huge. And then also seeing like the market comparisons over the years, as somebody new to real estate, I've started in June. So seeing that and better understanding that was really cool to see as well.
Anybody jump in here? Who else? Anybody else a first timer?
It's my first time.
Sue.
And I enjoyed, I went to the small teams thing and I was kind of floored at the size of their small team. But I do like the fact that we can always refer back to the MRE and things like that. There's always something to go back to constantly look at and remind, and heaven knows I need constant cueing.
Does anybody want to comment on the vision conversation that Gary had today? The first hour being concentrating on the Zillow issue.
I thought he was pretty tolerant of Zillow and actually respectful of them in a lot of ways that I hadn't expected. And having gone through the 2008 to whenever the heck we came out of that, to see those graphs against each other. And actually, maybe that was the state of the company where they did all the graphs. I apologize if I'm jumping into the wrong one, but that kind of comparison between that 5-year period and the 5-year period between 15 and now was really, really interesting to me.
It sounds like he has a relationship with the owner of Zillow, and that they respect each other, and he has more, I don't want to use the word trust, but maybe a different vantage point than he used to in reference to Zillow. I don't know.
Well, we need to get a copy of the real video conversation he had with them.
Yeah.
which was not kind, Barbara.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
think
he
took the
opened with that.
opportunity to be class.
He opened with that. And so the rest of his time was tongue in cheek, coming out with, this is what Zillow would say about themselves. It wasn't Gary saying it about them. It was what Zillow says. Zillow says they're our partner.
Uh-huh.
Gary doesn't believe that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it scares me about this whole showing time, and the way he phrased it was, they made us purchase leads. They made us purchase this information. Now they've got .loop. Now they've got showing time. What's next? The MLS boards? I mean, it's almost like world domination from Zillow.
Right.
And we're going to be paying for it.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
He backpedaled a lot though, because he said, not backpedal, but maybe because he was not so nice in his conversation with them, but he repeatedly said they're honorable. But then he would say, but they say our partner, but they're not, because they won't sign an agreement with us.
Right.
And so that's why we're out of dot loop.
That's why we're out of a lot of things. And the MLS will have a conversation in Columbus Realtors, I can assure you, about showing time.
Well, that was, I was waiting for that. Like, what's our alternative? I was hoping that Gary would have an answer. And, there's got to be something else.
We have to have our own, is our answer. But one of the things, my takeaway as a broker from that whole thing with showing time was to tell you, please don't enter any buyer profile information on showing time. Not now, not ever.
I never did.
Never did.
If anybody fell prey to that, come on.
Who knew you could do that?
I did. I fill out their name and phone number and email all the
Absolutely
time.
don't do it.
My buyer profile on showing time is Nunya. I literally have a buyer profile with.
No, because that's their collection of data.
Well, on Friday morning last week, the news came out about Zillow and showing time on Thursday. And then Friday morning, Michael Jones spoke at Midtown in the morning, which was interesting because obviously that was the topic everybody wanted him to address. And he was very careful. And obviously, Sue, I mean, you probably know this a lot better than I do. He was very much into, we need to be careful because Zillow is a broker and we don't badmouth other brokers kind of thing. But he did say that Columbus Realtors is looking into some kind of showing service of their own. Not that that will happen immediately, but that's part of growing and becoming more innovative. So,
well, and I don't know.
Can you speak to what the board is doing more?
We're having meetings like almost every other day.
Right.
And basically we're looking forward and we are going to remain the voice of real estate. And we do have this, and we look at it more as a data point than a world ending issue. We're leaders. We're still the voice of real estate. You guys, we've got this. We're going to continue to have it. And so it's just one of those things where we'll sort it out. We'll move forward and we'll have we're going to take the reins. So we'll get there. And that's kind of the way we're looking at it at this point.
Dan?
Rich Barton, who is the CEO at Zillow, he started Expedia.
Oh, yeah.
So I think, to think about how the travel industry changed, and I want us to do better than anyone. And I hate to see our business change, but we're certainly not immune to the way every other industry has changed. And when you think about it, there aren't many different options and ways to buy a house, right? You work with an agent and you buy an existing home, or you go and you buy a new home. So I do think that there needs to be options because this might not be for everyone. But I know in travel, there still are travel agents and they're the best ones, where it used to be if you wanted to go anywhere, you had to go to a travel agent and they weren't that great. So maybe it'll create some better agents in our industry.
Well, you may not all know that. I mean, a lot of you do because you're not new agents, you're used agents. But way back when, our front desk had to schedule every showing, and so did every other brokerage's front desk. And then we or our admins had to call every single agent 22 times who wouldn't give you feedback and ask for feedback. So, and when this switched, we had it, I don't know for how many years, but it got to the point we had 500, listings or whatever, and there was no way you could manage all of it, but that used to be the model. So change is probably okay.
Yeah, that's why my hair's gray. You guys started it.
I'm why your hair's gray.
Yeah,
I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't like it, but I think that it's probably going to create just some options in our industry on how people buy homes.
Linda and I still have a list of people that never called us back.
Yeah.
You know what list that is?
The DTM list.
Oh, jeez. My God.
I can probably give you the top 3 on that, but I'm not going there.
People weren't interested, Brian. The floor plan didn't work.
Yeah.
They didn't even remember what they showed. Come on.
Exactly.
The just an FYI, we do have a meeting was scheduled today with the Columbus OPs about showing time the beginning of next week. So we'll give you an update after that as well. So
I had a phone call about an hour ago with John Gaha, CEO of Columbus Realtors, and I'm echoing what Sue has said and what Jill has said. They were looking at lots and lots of options for us, either a new, hey, here's 3 showing services you may want to look at, or maybe Columbus Realtors, who owns their own MLS, would have their own showing service. So there's some movement being going on. You know, the ultimate question is, how many outside entities who are not in the real estate business as a realtor are going to continue to buy companies to get our data? I mean, let's face it, Coldwell Banker is not owned by realtors.
Right.
Century 21, Realogy, that's just big money. You know, it's no more mom and pop real estate on the corner. And it just means, are you going to focus on the 5 billion of transactions or the 85 million homeowners that Gary said today? You've got to reach out to your clients so they don't think about going to Zillow, or they don't think about going to Angie's List, who could sell your clients' data to a real estate portal. If you think about it, we should be the Angie's List. We know the contractors. Is this happy hour? Give me a drink.
Which one do you want?
Hey, Rachel, do you know when the vision speech is going to be on the website? Because I see the breakouts are already. I wasn't able to watch it, and or the state of our company.
Lisa, I can answer that.
Go ahead.
Gary will be live doing the vision and economy speech live on March the 3rd on Connect.
So it won't be available until then.
No, it will be. I felt like with Mega Camp, it was after the end of family reunion, so maybe a couple days, but check it tomorrow.
But he's going to give the full speech he normally gives that he didn't give today.
Right.
On March 3rd.
Gotcha.
And but all the graphics, I think we can download.
Yeah, and the breakouts are available too. So, I mean, I got enough content to watch for the next few days, I guess.
Yeah, the general sessions always took longer to post for whatever reason.
And will everything go in the Your Library tab off to the side when so that's where you'll find it when it's been uploaded. It says View Library.
Okay.
I think one of the things that I came away with is, you know, when the pandemic hit, everybody was making care calls and everybody was trying to see how their clients were and everything. And now you've kind of gotten back into business and gotten back into the flow of everything. And more now than ever, the relationship is still more important, and that you should still be making the care calls. You should still be making all of those things just to see how they're, you know, how everybody's doing. Because that's not something that Zillow is going to do.
We did a real, well, it started out sounding simple, but it ended up being a little more complicated. But we did, we touched our top 200 this last week. We did 25 homemade candles that we dropped off to the top 25, to our top 25 clients. And we basically just did a text the day before that said, you know, if you're in town, we've got something we'd like to drop off with you. We'll respect, you know, the fact that we're in a pandemic, and in that way it didn't commit me to any particular time. I started at about 8:30 and got finished at 4:30, and went all over. I was all over several counties. But we also did another really easy touch. I think all of you got the cookies from Cheryl's Kruger. So if you want to do something that's not a touch, but we had done the cookies for our clients at Christmas. And so I wanted to do something a little different. And we ended up finding $5 Starbucks gift cards, and just did a real little easy mailer that just said it was something cutesy about Valentine's Day, and we're thinking about you, and please go have a cup of coffee on us. And we've gotten probably about a 75% response rate from the one, and those were just mailed out. We mailed those out to our top 175. So
Wow, that's great.
yeah.
Hey, I want to
easy and relatively inexpensive. So
I want to break in for a quick second. And Lori, Brian, Renee, probably Holly had some involvement, and Jill and Joanne and Rachel and Elise. You guys have done an awesome job with Family Reunion, and it's tough in a normal year to get the word out, but just being I've been in the office and seen the vibe you have going on. I've seen the communication you guys have had, and we really, really appreciate you. If I missed anybody, all the leadership and people who have helped make this happen, it's noticed.
we couldn't have done it without our own Mary Sunderman. She led the charge.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We love
I was going to
Mary.
say thanks for the kudos, but I didn't do anything.
You're just
I
always
didn't
doing
do very
something.
much either.
Holly, you're always doing something.
I know, but I didn't do anything.
Rachel's the guru. She had the
Yeah.
she had the wherewithal to put our thoughts into really innovative action. Super, super good stuff.
Amazing.
And raid the liquor store.
Yeah.
Renee and I both partook in that.
You guys do it in the morning to get our 2 refills on the liquor, or how does that work?
Is there
Cut
any
off.
left? Is there any left?
That reminds me, my Red Bull, I should get some vodka out.
So Taylor's looking for some meat, and I thought I'd just give him a couple of statistics that I wrote down. Unemployment is healthy if it's if it's below 6%. These are the optimal numbers for a market. Inflation below 2%. Appreciation at 4% is healthy. We had 9% this past year. That will not last, will not sustain. 4% is healthy. So those are numbers, optimal numbers you need to look at. So you have to look at your unemployment, your inflation, and home appreciation. Those were important numbers.
Can you repeat that again?
Unemployment needs to be at 6% or below to be a healthy economy. Inflation 2% or below. Appreciation is healthy when it's 4% positive.
Lori, the other interesting takeaway was our current absorption rate, or months to be of inventory, is 1.9, and that's the lowest in history.
I know.
Yeah.
Testing.
I don't know if anybody noticed.
At one point, Columbus Realtors was at 0.9.
Wow.
Yeah.
I really love the one thing that they said too about the low inventory and everything is really to get back to basics, door knock. And they said, just ask people what would it take to sell your house? What kind of price would it take to sell your house? You never know who's sitting on the, on the fence.
5% of our homes this year will be distressed because of unemployment. And it's time now to make the care calls and get these people out while they have equity.
Something I thought was good to look at is they talked about how when there was a dip in sales, obviously during the shutdown, and then it came back up and it was exceeding because you were making up for the months that was down. They said coming into 2021, it's gonna be kind of stagnant, or it may dip a little, but that's because it's kind of mellowing out from the catch up. So make sure that you, when you're going to like listing and buying presentations, that you're making that known to your clients that even though it looks like the market's down, it's not really, because it's just starting to level out from the makeup from earlier last year.
Leveling, right?
Yeah.
Mentioned two people that may have been in a house 12 to 24 months and already want to move because they made such a quick decision on it. They moved rural and, or they moved urban or whatever. I have clients that literally at closing didn't want to buy the house they bought and are probably going to resell it within the next 12 months. And I've never had that in 23 years of doing this, but they felt so rushed and pressured, and we thought we did all the right things. But so keep in mind, you may have people you put in houses recently that want out.
Buyer's
And they'll
remorse.
probably make money.
They will. For the short term, I think, in the first quarter, we need to get to these people in the second quarter.
The other thing they mentioned, is there's 5 months worth of inventory of people who've been in deferment. So when that deferment ends
right
in March, that's going to flood the market with potential houses.
And we
It's
already
just been extended to the end of June.
It's been extended.
Oh, did it?
It just
Okay.
happened.
Yeah.
Today. Yep.
Yeah.
The
But
end
that's
of
where-
when, Mary?
End of June.
Yep. June 30th. Biden administration extended it.
And they are fought
No
it.
relief for landlords though. So
Yes.
that's really that's something to keep your eye on.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there's two sides to that coin. There are people who have not now made a mortgage payment for 11 months.
Right.
So we have to, if there are any of
Everything's
your
free.
people, you need to get on the horn. Because
Everything's
there's
free.
equity, there's equity,
Yeah.
and they may need it to live on.
Keller Williams still did $407 billion in sales.
Yep.
So it's still out there.
Pretty good.
Somebody dinner ready?
Yes, something's stinging.
Hi, Sue.
Hey,
how are you?
Good.
Sorry, I'm late.
Time for some
That's the
bingo.
discussion. Huh?
Sure.
Time for bingo.
Yes. Does everybody have their bingo cards?
Yep.
Yeah.
I gotta fly. Good to
Oh,
see
yeah.
everybody.
Where's the
Check
bingo
your
card?
email if you don't have it. Rachel sent them out this morning.
Okay,
9 a.m.
okay, hold on.
In the email, there's a link at the bottom. It says get your bingo card there.
Okay.
See everyone. I gotta go.
Bye, Suzanne.
All right, bye.
Thanks for
Suzanne.
coming.
Bye.
The email was from,
Agent services.
Services, 9 a.m.
okay.
Give us a thumbs up when you're ready to go.
Okay.
There it is.
Thumbs up.
Where would I find my bingo card? Was it emailed to me?
In the
Oh my
email.
God.
9
I've
o'clock.
been home with kids for 2 days, man.
I've got yours, Taylor.
Let me do a screen share. I'll show you how many emails I haven't got to yet.
I've got your bingo card, Taylor. I'll just play them both.
Sweet. Let me know if I win. Or just send it chat so I can yell bingo, because that's the only part I want to do.
Hey, you guys can share if you need to share the screen.
Can't find it. Oh, well, that's all right.
Okay, I got it.
Nice
We can wait,
nails,
Sue.
Sue.
I'm having a hard time finding it.
Search by
Yes.
agent services, Sue. Just type in agent services and see. the
I
search
did.
box.
in bingo and it came right up on
Yeah, I was gonna say try bingo.
Oh, there you go. That's a good idea.
Here it is.
Oh, I got
Bingo.
mine.
Good. Is there anybody that doesn't have theirs yet?
Virtual bingo. Oh, this is that's from December.
Let me send it to you.
Sorry.
It's
I
okay.
can't find it.
This is
Got all
great.
kinds of other emails.
Anybody else need it?
I'm good.
I just sent it to you.
Thank you.
Hmm?
You're awesome.
Oh.
Let me know when you're ready to go, Sue.
Well, go ahead. I can't find it. It didn't come through. So that's all right. Just
I
go.
sent it to your Columbus team email.
Yeah.
It might be in the same email that you used to log on to the happy hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was.
Don't hold up for me, please.
Check your spam.
Well, we'll play 3 games of bingo, and we have a $50 gift card we'll do first, and then 100, and then 250.
Wow.
So when you get
There it is. I found it. Woohoo.
okay, so then when you call out bingo, we'll just verify you have bingo, and then Joanne will take it from there and tell you what you won.
Cool.
The first one is the Vegas Strip.
Bingo.
You can't use the freebie in the middle, Eric.
Oh, sorry.
Are we just doing regular straight bingo?
Yes.
Okay.
What's that mean?
Like straight in a line.
No,
What was the first one? The Vegas Strip?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, let's do anyway. 4 corners.
Corners.
Well, we'll do that for the second game. Let's just do a normal bingo.
Did you already call something?
That isn't
The Vegas Strip.
All right.
Hey, Renee, why don't you put them in the chat, or someone put them in the chat too?
I will.
Okay. All right, the next one is dice.
Nice.
Nice.
Next one is Neon Museum.
The what?
4 for
Neon
4.
Museum.
There have only been 3.
Well, I got a free space. I'm 4 for 4.
Poker Face is the next one.
Bingo.
Holly got
Wow.
bingo.
Your screen.
What?
Good for you, Holly.
All right, Holly, you are the proud owner of a $50 Visa gift card and a gift bag.
Yay.
Woo!
Woo, Holly.
First time I've won anything.
That was quick.
All
Okay,
right.
I think I also just got bingo. Now that I just looked, I missed my own Neon Museum. How do I verify? Do I have to like share my screen, or how do I prove?
Well, I guess you just call it out. We'll do 2 $50 gift cards. How's that sound?
All right.
Okay.
Wait, did we say free space count or don't count? I guess that would be
There is no free space.
Yes, there is.
Oh, there
There
is a
is.
free space.
Yes, there is.
okay. So I
Wait,
have
why
free
did they pull these
space.
cards up? This is too confusing.
Well, I'm doing it digitally. I don't have a card.
Yeah, I'm doing mine digitally too.
Yeah,
me
I have
too.
free space, Neon Museum, Vegas Strip, and Poker Face.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Bingo.
All right, you guys want to do 4 corners this time
Yep.
It
for the
takes a while.
$100 gift card?
Yep.
Okay.
It can only be 4 corners.
Yes, that's what. Yep, you got it. No free space in the middle is not going to help you. It has to be 4 corners.
And we're resetting our cards,
Sue,
right?
it doesn't help when you have happy hour at noon. She got into her swag bag at noon.
Yeah. No, that alcohol's in my golf bag already.
It's gonna be a while before you drink it.
Yeah, it is.
All right, here we go. Blackjack.
Renee, we're resetting the card, right?
Yes.
Yes. Blackjack?
Blackjack.
Mary, thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one asking that question.
Slots.
Ah.
Oops, so is somebody typing them in? Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yep.
Dice. Bellagio.
Renee, you're calling the wrong ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this
Yes.
one? I'm doing this one for you.
He says
Neon Museum.
Still wrong.
Oh, okay, let me try another one. Sin City.
Bingo.
Ah,
Ooh, got that.
Wow.
Me. Yay, Lisa.
corners. That was fast. That was good.
Did Lisa
Yeah.
Gibbs get it too?
no,
No,
I
Lisa
missed it by
Mitchell.
one. I was waiting for Caesar Palace.
Okay. What do you got, Lisa?
All right,
Sin
Lisa
City,
Mitchell.
Dice, Free
You-
Space, and Neon Museum.
Very good.
All right. You've got the $100 gift card, Visa gift card, and a gift bag. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow.
Woo.
All right, what do you want to do for the last one, the big 250?
Cover all.
Gift card.
Anything.
Cover all.
Cover all. Let's do cover all. Okay,
Whoa.
here we go. Poker
right.
face.
Wait, so I got to cover the entire thing?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what cover all means.
You gotta
Guys,
Are we sure?
card.
how late are we going to be up here?
Well, hopefully not too long if you win.
Are there
Okay,
more?
so we got poker
Are there
face.
more choices? Are there more choices than what's on a card, or does everybody win?
If you cover yours first, you win.
Okay, let's go.
Sin City. Bellagio.
Did you call Poker Face first
Yeah.
before
Yes,
Sin
ma'am.
City?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Poker face.
Eiffel Tower. Caesar's Palace. Blackjack. Poker.
So stop. Poker face was called. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes, and then we called poker. So there's a poker face and a poker.
Got it.
The Vegas Strip.
Hey, Renee. So far I've gotten all these. I don't know if everybody else has.
Yep,
Me
I have
too.
too.
I have.
So cover all might not. There might be 24
Everyone will
winners.
win a cover all.
That's a lot of money the Market Center is going to have to send
I
out.
know, right?
$250 gift cards for
we're doing
everyone.
4. I got bingo.
I got a bingo too if we're only doing a strip.
Me too.
I've got
Pay me
two
my
then.
money.
Uh-oh.
So there's not extra in there, Rachel? Like,
No.
That,
No, it
that's
doesn't
what,
let
that's
you.
what I was asking.
well, that was just a practice run for the final game.
I'm sure you can fix it during transmittal, Renee.
I wanted to make sure you could all read and play bingo.
I think I need to audit.
Do an X.
Do a diagonal.
Yeah, let's do that.
Diagonal?
We're going
Diagonal.
back
So we're
to-
resetting?
Wait, you're doing
Yeah.
you're doing a cross? You're doing a cross or
Cross.
just diagonal?
Just
No,
diagonal.
cross.
Diagonal.
Do a
Yeah, let's do
cross. That would be fun.
Cross.
Yeah.
Across?
What?
Is it possible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's possible.
What?
Are we resetting?
Cross.
Are we gonna
let's do an
reset the
X.
whole thing?
Yes.
Reset.
Reset.
When you are
Both
saying
the
cross, do you mean X?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's too bad we're resetting.
There's always one.
Only one way or both ways?
We're
Both.
just building up the
Okay.
anticipation for you. That's all.
Is it both
Okay.
one way or
Let's go. Poker.
one way or both ways?
It
Both.
needs to look like an X on your card.
X.
Okay.
Bellagio. Eiffel Tower. The Vegas Strip. Wedding Chapel. Dice.
Oh my God, you're calling all the wrong ones.
Right.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
She is.
Neon Museum.
Calling all the inside ones.
Yeah.
Caesar's Palace. Dealer.
We're doing an X, right?
Yes.
Poker Face. Sin City.
Bingo. Oh wait, never mind.
Do
No,
over.
just kidding.
There's only 3, 4.
You must be getting close then.
That was a test run.
Blackjack.
Wait,
Bingo.
Oh, Taylor's got a bingo.
I have a
Who
bingo.
else had
I
a
have a
bingo? Did
bingo.
Allie?
Yep. But I already won.
Well, this is
All right,
250.
Al.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
250.
okay, but
Yeah, this is real money.
Okay, call them off, you guys. Taylor, go first.
I got Eiffel Tower, Wedding Chapel, Poker Face, Neon Museum in one line across. The other line across, I have Bellagio, Caesar's Palace, Poker, and Blackjack.
Got a winner.
All
What about you,
right.
Allie?
all right. I have Caesar's Palace, Vegas Strip, Poker, and Blackjack in the left one, and then in the right one, I have Dice, Neon Museum, Wedding Chapel, and Dealer.
You got it.
All right, we have two
All right.
I have a
$250
bingo too.
winners. Somebody else has a bingo?
I do.
I do too.
Ooh,
Oh my God.
an expensive game.
Ah, no kidding. You guys are gonna break the market center.
Go ahead. Who said they had them?
Okay,
do.
so
Who has?
But I already won.
Well, are we going down one line and across, or does it have to go X?
X. X.
Okay, well, I made an L.
What do you have, Erica?
okay, so on one way I have Wedding Chapel, Blackjack, Sin City, the Vegas Strip, and then the other way I have Poker, Poker Face, Bellagio, and then my free space.
You got it. Was there somebody else, or were you just?
Ollie.
I did, but I already won. So
Doesn't matter.
Okay. What do you got,
All
Holly?
I got Vegas Strip, Neon Museum, Poker Face, and Dice. And then I have Poker, Wedding Chapel, Blackjack, and Caesar's Palace.
Congratulations, everybody. I guess if we're gonna have multiple bingos, that was a good one to get it on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It doesn't compare to the bar bill last year, so don't worry about it.
That's right.
We're all good.
We're still in
Yeah,
the black
or the
on that.
rickshaw bill in New Orleans.
Yeah, really.
I had one of those.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right, Lisa?
was
That
fun.
doesn't even compare to the cost of Darcy's
No, not
margarita
Darcy's
last year.
large margarita.
Oh,
Whoa. Well, we're only dreaming of that. So yeah, that was good, you guys. Congratulations to the winners.
So are you guys taking pictures for the for the scavenger hunt and sending those to Rachel for the $500 on Thursday? Okay, good.
I have.
Tomorrow's
No.
trivia, more gift cards.
Is it tomorrow? It's tomorrow? Okay.
Tomorrow's trivia, and then on Thursday we're doing the scavenger hunt with the $500, $250, and $150 gift cards.
That's at our 6 o'clock Zoom.
Yes, for dinner.
Right.
Okay.
I hope you guys had fun today.
Thank
No,
you.
it's not as much fun as
Yeah.
Vegas.